Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast Motivation. I'm Cade.
And I'm Eric. Today we're talking about something almost every English learner fears.
Awkward silence.
Yes, that quiet moment when a conversation suddenly stops and you don't know what to say next.
I know that feeling too well. My mind becomes completely empty.
Empty means no ideas come to your mind.
Exactly. Before the silence, I feel comfortable. Then suddenly, nothing.
And the silence feels long, even if it's only a few seconds.
Yes, it feels like everyone is waiting for me.
Many learners believe they need perfect sentences to continue a conversation, but actually, conversation is not about perfection.
Then what is it about?
Connection, showing interest, keeping energy moving between people.
So I don't need impressive vocabulary?
Not at all. Simple English works best in real conversations.
That already makes me feel less pressure.
Good. Let's start with a very common situation. You meet someone new.
Okay, you introduce yourself. You ask, "Where are you from?" They answer, then silence appears.
Yes, that's the dangerous moment.
Instead of searching for a big question, you can use curiosity.
Curiosity means interest.
Yes, wanting to know more. For example, after they answer, you can say, "That sounds interesting. What do you like most about it?"
Oh, that continues naturally.
Exactly. Conversations grow when you ask follow-up questions.
Follow-up means the next question connected to the first one.
Correct.
Let me try. That sounds interesting. What do you like most about it?
Perfect. Notice something important.
What?
You don't change the topic, you go deeper.
That feels easier than thinking of a new subject.
Yes, many people think good speakers always have new topics, but good speakers actually explore the same topic longer.
That changes everything.
Now, imagine another situation. You are talking with a coworker during lunch.
Small talk.
Yes, small talk is light, casual conversation.
I often run out of things to say after 2 sentences.
Here is a simple tool. It's called the comment plus question method.
Comment plus question.
First, you make a small comment. Then you ask a question. Example, "This food is really good. Do you usually eat here?"
So I share something first.
Yes, conversation becomes balanced.
Let me try another one. The office is very busy today. Is it always like this?
Excellent. Very natural.
I see how this prevents silence.
Exactly. Silence usually happens when both people wait for the other to continue.
That happens to me often.
So instead of waiting, you gently lead.
Lead means guide the conversation.
Yes.
But I worry about asking too many questions.
Good concern. Conversation should not feel like an interview.
Yes, I don't want people to feel uncomfortable.
That's why reactions are important. Small reactions show listening.
Like saying, really, or that's nice.
Exactly. These are called response phrases.
Response means reaction.
Yes. Try these. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That sounds fun.
Simple but useful.
Very useful. They give the other person encouragement to continue.
Encouragement means making someone feel comfortable to keep talking.
Correct. So even listening helps avoid silence.
Listening is half of speaking.
I like that idea.
Let's practice a short role play.
Okay, I'll start. I went hiking last weekend.
That sounds fun. Where did you go?
Good. I say, I went to the mountains outside the city.
I didn't know there were mountains nearby. Do you go hiking often?
Excellent continuation. It feels natural when I follow your information.
Exactly. Conversation is like passing a ball.
Passing a ball?
Yes, one person speaks, the other returns energy with interest.
So silence happens when the ball drops.
Perfect metaphor.
Metaphor means comparison.
Yes. What about conversations with strangers? That feels harder.
Let's imagine you are waiting in line at a cafe.
Okay.
You can start with observation. Observation means noticing something around you.
Like the environment.
Yes. For example, "This place is always busy."
Then maybe the other person responds.
Exactly. If they respond, you continue, "Have you been here before?"
That feels safe and natural.
Safe topics reduce pressure. Weather, food, location.
Yes, everyday experiences.
I realize awkward silence happens because I try to be interesting instead of being curious.
That's a very important realization.
Realization means understanding something clearly.
Yes, people enjoy conversations where they feel heard, not impressed.
That removes a lot of stress.
Good conversations are cooperative, not performances.
Performance means trying to entertain.
Exactly. Can we practice recovery from silence?
Very important skill. When silence already happens, you can restart gently.
How?
Use transition phrases. For example, by the way, have you seen any good movies lately?
Oh, that smoothly changes direction.
Yes. By the way signals a new topic naturally.
Let me try another. By the way, what do you usually do on weekends?
Perfect. It feels like having conversation tools.
That's exactly what we're building today.
Tools instead of memorized speeches.
Yes, real communication tools.
I already feel more relaxed thinking about future conversations.
That's the goal. Confidence grows when you know what to do next.
And I think many listeners are realizing silence is normal.
Very normal. Even native speakers experience it.
Really?
Of course. The difference is they know how to restart smoothly.
So today, we learn how to restart, continue, and connect.
Exactly. And as we continue, we're going to explore deeper situations, conversations at work, social events, and moments when anxiety suddenly appears and blocks your words.
When you mention anxiety, I immediately recognize that feeling.
Yes, anxiety often appears in conversations without warning.
Sometimes I start a conversation well, then suddenly I become nervous and lose my words.
That happens when your brain moves from communication to self-judgment.
Self-judgment means I start thinking about how I sound?
Exactly. You begin asking yourself questions like, is my grammar correct, or do I sound strange?
Yes, and while I'm thinking, the conversation stops.
Because conversation needs attention outward, not inward.
Outward meaning focused on the other person.
Correct. One powerful way to continue a conversation is to return attention to the other person.
How do I do that?
Use interest phrases. For example, that's interesting. How did that happen?
So instead of worrying about myself, I invite them to talk more.
Exactly. This reduces pressure immediately.
Pressure means stress or mental weight.
Yes. Now, let's imagine a workplace situation.
Okay.
You are talking with a coworker before a meeting starts. You already discussed work tasks. Silence begins.
That moment feels uncomfortable because we are just sitting there.
You can shift gently to light personal topics. For example, do you have any plans after work today?
That feels natural.
It's friendly, but still professional.
What if they give a short answer?
Good question. Many learners stop there, but this is where expansion helps.
Expansion?
Yes, you add curiosity. If they say, I'm going to the gym, you can respond, oh nice, what kind of workouts do you enjoy?
So short answers are not the end.
Never the end. They are invitations for follow-up.
I think I often misunderstand silence as rejection.
That's very common, but sometimes people are simply tired or shy.
So it's not always about me.
Exactly.
Can we talk about group conversations? Those scare me the most.
Of course, group conversations move faster.
Yes, by the time I prepare a sentence, the topic changes.
Instead of long sentences, prepare short entry phrases.
Entry phrases?
Yes, sentences that help you enter the conversation quickly.
Like what?
You can say, that reminds me of, I had a similar experience. Something like that happened to me too.
Oh, those are very useful.
They connect your idea to the current topic.
Let me try. That reminds me of my trip last year.
Perfect. Now you're part of the discussion.
I notice native speakers use these phrases often.
Yes, they help conversations flow smoothly.
Flow means moving naturally without stopping.
Exactly.
What if two people start talking at the same time?
That happens everywhere. You can smile and say, please go ahead.
That sounds polite.
Very polite. And after they finish, you can return by saying, as I was saying.
Ah, that brings attention back.
Yes, it reconnects your unfinished thought.
Let me practice. As I was saying, I visited that city last summer.
Excellent.
I feel like I'm learning conversation survival skills.
That's a good way to describe it.
Sometimes silence happens because the topic ends completely.
Yes, that's when topic bridges help.
Topic bridges?
A bridge connects one subject to another. Example, speaking of travel, have you ever lived abroad?
Oh, that moves naturally from one idea to another.
Exactly. Another example, that makes me think of something.
These phrases buy time, too.
Yes, they give your brain a moment to organize thoughts.
That's very helpful for language learners.
Now let's imagine a social event, maybe a party or networking event.
That sounds stressful already.
You meet someone new. After basic introductions, silence appears.
My worst fear.
Try shared context questions.
What does that mean?
Ask about something both of you experience right now. For example, how do you know the host?
That's perfect for parties.
Yes, or what do you think of the event so far?
Simple and safe.
Safe questions create relaxed conversations.
I realize conversation is not about creativity, it's about awareness.
Beautifully said.
Awareness means noticing opportunities around me.
Exactly.
Sometimes I panic when there's a long pause.
Let's talk about pauses. Not all silence is bad.
Really?
Natural pauses allow thinking. They make conversations feel human.
So I don't need to fill every second.
No, comfortable silence exists too.
That reduces anxiety immediately.
If silence feels long, you can smile or nod. Nonverbal communication helps.
Nonverbal means communication without words.
Yes, eye contact, smiling, small reactions.
So communication continues even without speaking.
Exactly.
Can we talk about online conversations? Video calls feel even more awkward.
Good point. Online delays create extra silence.
Yes, sometimes I don't know if the other person finished speaking.
You can say, please, go ahead. I think you were saying something.
That's very useful.
Or, sorry, there might be a delay.
That removes confusion.
Yes, clear communication prevents awkwardness.
I feel more confident already.
Confidence grows with preparation.
Before today, I thought good conversationalists were naturally talented.
Most are simply practiced.
Practice again.
Always practice.
Can we do a longer role play now?
Of course. Let's imagine you meet a new colleague on your first day.
Okay.
I say, hi, welcome to the team.
Thanks, I'm excited to be here.
I ask, have you worked in this industry before?
Yes, a little. I worked in marketing last year.
Continue the conversation.
That sounds interesting. What kind of projects do you usually work on?
Very good.
Then, if silence comes, I could say, by the way, what do you enjoy most about working here?
Excellent transition.
It actually feels smooth now.
Because you're focusing on connection, not perfection.
I think listeners are realizing they already know enough English to continue conversations.
Yes, they just need structure and confidence.
And maybe permission to be simple.
Exactly. Simple English creates real conversations.
I'm curious about something.
Go ahead.
What happens when fear suddenly returns in the middle of talking?
That's what we'll explore next, a deeper moment when your mind goes blank, your confidence drops, and you must gently recover without panic, using calm, natural English that keeps the conversation alive.
You know, Cade, something changed for me while we were talking today. I think confidence is not about speaking perfectly. It's about speaking even when you feel nervous.
Exactly, Eric. Confidence grows from action, not from waiting. Many learners believe, one day I will feel ready. But the truth is, you become ready because you start speaking.
Real-life confidence practice.
Let's give our listeners a simple daily challenge. Today, try one small action. Ask someone a question in English, order food in English, leave a voice message in English, or speak to yourself for 2 minutes. Small actions create big progress.
I like that, because small actions don't feel scary. Sometimes I practice by describing what I'm doing. I'm making coffee. I'm walking to work. I feel tired today. It sounds simple, but it helps a lot.
That's actually one of the best methods. You train your brain to think directly in English without translating.
Okay, honest question. What should learners do when people don't understand them?
Great question. First, stay calm. Then try these phrases. Let me say that again. I mean, how do you say, sorry, my English is still improving? Most people appreciate your effort. Remember, communication is teamwork.
So mistakes are not failure?
No, mistakes mean you are learning actively. Silence is the only real mistake.
Star confidence mindset.
Before we finish today, I want every listener to remember this. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a perfect accent. You only need courage to start. English is not a test. It's a bridge connecting you to people, ideas, and opportunities.
And honestly, if I can improve, anyone can. I used to feel afraid to speak. Now I understand that confidence comes step by step.
Today's final practice. After this episode ends, say this sentence out loud. I can speak English. I improve every day. Say it slowly. Believe it. Your voice matters.
Thank you for learning with us today.
We're really proud of you for spending this time improving yourself. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep believing in your progress.
We'll see you in the next episode of English Podcast Motivation.
Take care, stay confident, and keep speaking English every day.
Bye, everyone, and have a wonderful day.